MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubs aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Eric Lauer is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, David Bodie, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
First offering on its way. And he pops it up. And therefore it is Hura for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Nico Horner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Line towards center field. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Striding in, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
In is Christian Yelich. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Quintana's got his target. Here's the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off the Cubs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hiura is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Fouled away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Standing in, Steven Souza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Jerko in foul ground, and that's the third out. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Healy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On he pops it up. Caratini in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm, and it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
0-1 the count. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box, Eric Lauer. First delivery to him on the way. Arcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Popped him up.